Chapter 6. A Leap of Faith. Robert's resolve was a stark contrast to Claude's practicality. The French trainer, a man of facts and figures, saw the tilted hoof as a scientific certainty of disaster. But Robert, a father moved by hope, saw a spirit refusing to be broken. "Claude," he insisted, his voice unwavering, "he's not a show horse. He's not a trophy. He has a heart that wants to run, and I'm going to give him that chance." Claude threw his hands up in a classic dramatic gesture. "You are crazy, my friend. You are crazy to risk everything. The horse, your money. You insisted you would not buy insurance. You will lose it all." His warnings were dire, but they were lost on Robert, who had already heard a different, more powerful message in the silence of the barn. Claude, seeing the unshakable fire in Robert's eyes, finally relented with a sigh. "Okay," he said, "we will do this your way, but we will not train him with the others." He pointed out that Paris was one of the oldest horses in the pack, 4.5 years old, with no racing experience. Throwing him into a regular training session would be reckless. "We will train him in secret." They devised a plan. Instead of joining the other horses at 4:30 a.m., they would start at 3:30 a.m. when the track was empty. Robert, who needed to be at work by 7:30 a.m., agreed without a moment's hesitation. He would wake up every day at 3 a.m. to watch Paris's training, a testament to his unwavering dedication. Claude also assigned Jake, a seasoned jockey, to ride Paris. "Jake is the one closest to the horse," Claude explained. "He's the only one who can feel if Paris is ready to run, if his heart is in the race." The secret training began. For the first few days, Jake simply walked Paris, then progressed to a light trot and a gentle canter. Every day was an exercise in caution, with every man holding their breath, waiting for a sign of trouble. But no trouble came. The tilted hoof held up, and Paris, in a quiet and steady manner, seemed to enjoy the exercise. These small victories, the absence of disaster, began to build a fragile hope in all three men. On the third day, a significant shift occurred. Jake returned from the track with a new fire in his eyes, his usual calm demeanor replaced by a quiet confidence. "Claude," he said, "I think Robert is right. This horse is different. He wants to run. I can feel it." Jake's words were the validation Robert had been looking for. The professional, the man who was closest to the horse, believed. Robert had seen the fire in Paris's eyes. Now Jake had felt it. Claude, a pragmatist at heart, couldn't argue with the intuition of his best jockey. The horse's heart, not its leg, was the true measure of its potential. They all knew what Jake's words meant. It was time to take a true leap of faith. They decided to let Paris run, truly run, for the very first time. To give him the best chance, they enlisted the help of another horse, Billy, a close companion of Paris's who had been purchased from the same farm. The plan was to run them side by side, a controlled test of Paris's competitive spirit, not a full-out race. By using a horse he was familiar with, they hoped Paris would feel comfortable enough to reveal his true potential. The stage was set, and the fate of their hopes now rested on a single test run at dawn.